Why, hello. Welcome, YouTubers. We are here to give you a quick preview for some writing assessment advice. And this is brought to you by the brilliant yet balding people of Daniels Incorporated. I am hoping and wishing all of you very well in your writing assessment next week. Let's go ahead and get started with this presentation. Hey, the writing assessment is going to be next week. It is the 7th grade writing assessment. You will have 1 week to complete this. That's going to be including some reading, highlighting articles, creating a graphic organizer, writing your paper, and editing your paper all in 1 week. The cool thing about this is I'm going to recommend that you chunk this up accordingly. Don't rush through it. I will set you on an agenda from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. As long as you're there all 5 days and you take advantage of every single moment you have, you will be just fine there. And the cool thing about this, you guys should be so confident. You've already practiced this essay. You did the school uniforms essay back like a month and a half ago, and should be old hat for you. So let's go ahead and talk specifically about what you're going to be seeing next week. The graphic organizer is the very first thing that you may remember. We did one with our other essay. You're going to be provided with one, and pretty much you are expected to utilize this to map out your essay. When you use this organizer, you'll notice each box does represent a different paragraph that you're going to be writing, just like the organizer you filled out before. And use it during your essay. It's going to help you coordinate your thoughts. If you write it and then just shove it off to the side and lose it, not going to be very useful. Keep it. Use it every single day, and you will have your essay mapped out exactly how you would like it to go. Let's move on here. Grammar, huge on this writing assessment. I don't want you guys making crazy grammar errors. So let's talk about some major ones that we have here. Capital letters. Oh my dear, you got to use them. Hey, beginning of a sentence always got to have a capital letter. Proper nouns like names, places should have capital letters too. Get those on there. Punctuation, guys, don't forget it. The period is a very important part of the sentence. It stops your thought process before you move on to the next thought and the next thought. Use it. Quotation marks. Whatever you take from a quote, from an article you may be reading, you gotta have the quotes around it. It's going to help your paper out with punctuation there. And last piece of advice here. Never, ever, 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 ever use the words I think in your paper. I think school uniforms are a bad idea. Guess what? I know it's what you think. You don't need to tell me I think. You could just say school uniforms are a bad idea. That gets the point across much more concisely, and you, quite frankly, will be liked a lot more by whoever is grading your essay, which actually will be me for your first round, and you may have a second round graded by another teacher in the district. Okay? So don't say those words there in your paper. You don't need them. You don't need them at all. You're going to be a grammar expert, just like that little whatever that is, pencil checkmark thing there. You got it. Hey, let's move on here. Use paragraphs, guys. Think introduction, body, conclusion. 4 to 6 sentences per paragraph. That's a good idea there. What about one topic per paragraph? Don't mix two things together. You don't want that blended sandwich in there. And finally, that's what your paper should look like. You know, nice and layered. You know, different paragraphs, topic sentences, talks about juicy details, conclusion. All that will fit into a beautiful sandwich, just like my twin brother Pierre taught you guys how to do many moons ago. Yes, you remember Pierre. And he definitely had some good advice to tell you about paragraphing there and that blended sandwich. Gotta love that. Hey, let's move on. Sentence fluency. Use a variety of sentences. You guys have been taught so many types of sentences this year. Use them. What am I talking about? Hey, some short sentences, some long sentences. Not only that, use simple sentences, little short, tiny ones. Use compound sentences. That would be like having like 2 sentences side by side with a conjunction in the middle. That would be a good one. And love them. Complex sentences. You guys got to use them. Remember the interrupters, awubas, closers. Try at least one of those each. That's going to give some variety to your paper, and it's going to make your paper much more interesting to read. Citing quotes. That's a big one here. When you cite them, number one, always lead into them with your own words. You cannot forget to do that. You don't just put the quote around the quotations and just throw it into your paper. It is so unprofessional. Another recommendation. Never put your quote as the first or last sentence of a paragraph. You want to put that right toward the middle of your paragraph. You always want to begin and end with your own words. Next one, use the correct punctuation that I modeled for you. If you need to pull out your old handouts, go over those. Make sure you know that you have a comma that leads into the quotes, and you have the quotes around your phrase that you took directly from the article. Another one, use only one quote per paragraph. Guys, if you put like 4 quotes in one paragraph, you are over quoting. Don't do that. You know what? As much as quotes do count and make your paper better, your voice matters more than the quotes, and that's what your teacher will be grading you on there. Refutation argument. Do you guys remember those? You're going to need one of these in your paragraphs in the body. I recommend that your last body paragraph is your refutation argument. And you may be thinking, man, I remember that word. What is the refutation argument? Well, it's one of your claims, and it should be against your stance. Go against it. So let's say school uniforms was your topic back that we wrote about a month ago. Maybe you're for school uniforms. You think they're a good idea. Maybe you would say something against it right here to do that. And then what do? You absolutely blow it up. You shoot it down to prove how awful that argument is in your refutation argument after you acknowledge the opposite side. I know it sounds crazy, but that actually makes a very powerful argument in your paper. And your teacher, whoever's grading this paper, is going to be expecting that refutation paragraph. Yes, just like that little picture at the bottom of your screen. You're going to be arguing right there. All right. Don't forget about this little thing here. The online Thesaurus is available. This is going to help your word choice out, which is another way that you will be graded on this. How do you use the online Thesaurus? Double-click, highlight that word. You're going to right-click on it. Then you'll go scroll down to synonyms and pick a word that fits it. Find something different. I don't want to see the same word 5 times in your paper. If you have that, your word choice is just shot, and you need to have some variety in there. So don't be afraid of that online Thesaurus. Overall advice, let's just finish up here. Pace yourself. Utilize every day to its fullest to make your essay a masterpiece. You don't have to rush through this. When you're done, you're truly not done, guys. You have to edit some more. Try whisper reading your paper aloud to yourself. You're going to catch mistakes. I know you may sound crazy, and you may think that people think that you're insane as you're in front of your paper looking at it going, no, you're not going to disturb anybody. I don't care. Your friends won't care. You're going to be catching mistakes as you do that, okay? Because you'll read your paper aloud and you'll find out, oh man, that doesn't sound right. What did I miss? Oh, I forgot a word. I'll type it in. Exactly. Another piece of advice, have confidence. You guys were trained so well for this moment. Believe you can do it. After all, I believe in you. We had a song we listened to the other week. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. I'll stop. Okay, that bird right there is flying. You guys are going to fly on this paper if you take my advice. Hey, this video is pretty much done. We are at 9 minutes and 20 seconds right now, so I'm going to end this bad boy and wish you all good luck next week on your writing assessment. This is Mr. Daniel signing off saying good luck to all, and thank you so much for watching me on YouTube.